Hola, children. What's up, Robert? What's up, Anne Marie? All right. Today we're doing coordinate planes, so I'm gonna finish drawing the coordinate plane behind. All right. So y'all can look on page 112. What's up, Bree? What's up, Andrea, Gabby, Darlene, Miss Lino? All right. I'm drawing the coordinate plane. All right. We're on page 112. All right. What's up, Mariah? Hey, Jakayla. Hey, Amy. All right. How's everybody day going? All right. I'm doing pretty good. Jalen had a doctor's appointment this morning, but other than that, I'm good. How's y'all day going so far? Good. I had to do something, but good. What you had to do, Mariah? Good. Brianna, you always bored. You know that? Maybe it's you, Brianna. Maybe it's just you. All right. What's up, yourself? You had a lesson on Miss Hernandez. Who's Miss Hernandez? Miss Hernandez from the front office? Hey, Marie. Who's Miss Hernandez? Oh, Mariah, you can't say what you was doing, huh? Let me find out you was talking to one of them little boys. Let me find out. Brianna, you don't need to go shopping. You need to save your money. Oh yeah, the counselor is named Miss Hernandez. I'm tripping, hey Marie. I'm tripping. Brianna, you ever heard of Amazon? Just order it online. Right? I get a package almost every day. Good. That better be the only boy you talk to, Mariah. Is your brother. I know y'all be lying. Y'all kids be lying. Talking about that's my brother. Yeah, you be liking your brother too. Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't slick. Hey Natalie, what's up? She be talking to Johnny. Oh, Mariah, you be talking to Johnny? Oh. Nah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing, Mariah, okay? Let me get to the list. All right. All right. Y'all got me on here with the tea already. It's too early to be getting the tea like that. All right. All right. We're gonna look at page 112 real quick. All right. It's not gonna take that long. We only got 3 problems on page 112. All right. For those of you who wasn't on here yesterday, I said you'll have no more homework. I'm just gonna do all the problems with you because I gotta catch up on grades. All right. So as long as you keep coming here, you good. Hey Marie, we're gonna do Zoom. We might do Zoom tomorrow. I gotta record for my podcast today. As soon as we get off of here, I'm recording my podcast. See? So I gotta get ready for my podcast today. But we can either do Zoom after my podcast or maybe tomorrow. All right. My podcast is called Literacy Kings. I don't know if y'all been on my Instagram. I know Andrea has seen my Instagram with my friend named Corey. And me and him, we're doing a podcast called Literacy King. This is where we take books and we break it down for kids and make it fun. And we talk about it in a way that y'all can understand. All right. So that's gonna be my podcast. Gabby, I'll let you know if we have time after the podcast. Then yeah, I'll call y'all or I'll see y'all on Instagram and then we could do a Zoom. I don't care as long as I have time. All right. Let's get this out the way real quick. All right. So it's gonna be 3 questions for today. All right. So on page 112, there's 3 questions. Number 1 says Susie wanted to plot point A to represent the order pair 3, 6 on the coordinate plane below. All right. Which statement about point A on the coordinate plane above is true? So if you look at number 1 on page 112, they have the A right here. They have point A right there. All right. Now, what it says is Susie wanted to plot point A to represent the order pair 3, 6. So she wanted A to be 3, 6. All right. Then it says which statement about point A on the coordinate plane above is true. All right. So I'm gonna go back over coordinate planes real quick. I'm gonna remind you what a coordinate plane is. All right, and what a coordinate is. All right. So a coordinate plane is the whole grid. The whole grid is the plane. It's like the landing thing where each point lands. That's the whole grid. The whole grid is the coordinate plane. Now the coordinates are where a specific point lands. So 3, 6, those are coordinates. And if you were in my class, I told you a coordinate is just directions from 0 to a certain point. So if you look at A and you start from 0, which is the origin is 0. If you start from 0, there's going to be 2 directions that you can take to get to where A is. The first direction is how many you go to the right on your x-axis. And the second direction is how many you go up on your y-axis. What you're going to do is put both of them in parentheses. You're going to put the x direction first. Then you're going to put a comma. Then put the y direction. Right? So that's just a review of coordinate planes. So she wanted A to be at the directions from 0, 3, 6, which means she wanted the x to be 3 and the y to be 6, right? Now, if you look at where A is, obviously she did something wrong because 3 on the x-axis would have been 1, 2, 3, and 6 on the y-axis would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it was 3, 6, A would be right here, right? But I know she did something wrong because A is not at 3, 6 like she wanted to. All right, now let's read the answer choices and you'll figure out what she did wrong. It says, which statement about plot A on the coordinate above must be true? Hey, Christian, what's up, bro? Which statement must be true? We're on page 112 in the Star Masters book, in case y'all just coming in. A says point A is 3 units from the y-axis and 6 units from the x-axis, so it's plotted correctly, right? Well, is A plotted correctly? Is A at 3, 6? No. Well, look at B. Point A is 6 units from the y-axis and 3 units from the x-axis, so it's plotted correctly. Again, is A at 3, 6? No. But look at C. Point A should be 3 units from the y-axis. So starting from the y-axis, it should be 3 units from the y-axis. So if this is the y-axis, 1, 2, 3 units from the y-axis and 6 units from the x-axis, so it's not pointed correctly. And D says point A should be 6 units from the y-axis and 3 units from the x-axis, so it's not plotted correctly. All right. So what we know so far is that the answer is either C or D. We know it's not A because it's not plotted correctly. And the ones that's saying that it's not plotted correctly is C and D. All right. So let me tell you the difference between C and D. 3 units from the x-axis. The x-axis is right here. So 3 units from this x-axis means 1, 2, 3. It's going away from the x-axis, right? So the y-axis is going away from the x-axis. So 3 units away from the y means 1, 2, 3. This is 3 units away from the x-axis. And 6 units from the x-axis. The x-axis is right here. So 6 units away, that means the answer would be C. Okay? The answer is C because how C reads. Now, some of you might be confused. You're like, Mr. Trahan, 3 units from the y-axis and 6 units from the x-axis. It's not saying that the y-axis is 3. It's not saying that the x-axis is 6. It's saying that's how far away from it is, right? So if you look at it, if this is the y line, 3 units away from it will be 1, 2, 3. And if this is the x-axis, then 6 units away from it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That means C is correct. But if you look at D, point A should be 6 units from the y-axis. That would make the x-axis 6. And 3 units from the x-axis, that would make the y 3. Point D is where it already is. That's why D is wrong. The answer is C. All right? I know it's kind of confusing, But I told you in my class, the main sniper for coordinate grids is mixing the X with the Y. If you confuse the X with the Y, you're gonna get hit with the sniper. Right? Any questions about number one? All right. All right, Jakayla, welcome back. All right. All right. So number two, I'm gonna keep this same grid. I'm gonna put those plots that are on number two. I'm gonna put those plots in the grid. All right. So give me 1 second. All right. So number number two has different plots, right? E E is right here. A is between 3 and 4, and 1 and 2. So A is like right here. B is right here. That's D. C is right here. And B is right there. All right. All right. I know there's a glare. It might be a glare because of my light reflecting off the board. But I hope you guys can see it. But anyway, you're in your books. So it says use the grid to answer question 2 and question 3. All right. So question 2 says which point on the grid above could be described as 5.5 units from the y-axis and 2 units from the x-axis. All right. From the y-axis means start from the y-axis and move over. That's really telling you what the x number is. All right. So 5.5 units from the y-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. The only one it can be is D. All right. 5.5 units and then 2 units from the x-axis. So 1, 2. You see it's on the 2 line. So the answer is D, right? Or point D is the answer, which is letter C. Right? So this is also C. All right. Point D is at 5.5 or 5.5, comma 2. All right. Any questions about number 2? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go to number 3. All right, Jacayla, you have a question? What don't you understand, Jacayla? You can type it in, okay? Everyone else, while Jacayla is typing in there, I'm gonna be looking at number 3. Jacayla, if you have a question, type it in, okay? All right, number 3 says, which statement correctly describes point B? All right, so point B is right here. All right, so point B is at 4, comma 7. All right, so since point B is at 4, comma 7, I know the answer is either A or B. Because C says 2.5 and 0, and D says 0 and 2.5. 0 and 2.5 is point E. All right. It's okay. I know your sister's acting the way she. Whatever you need to do, handle your business. Okay. Sorry, I got a text coming in. Um, Sorry about that. I got thrown off a little bit. We're looking at point B. Point B is 4, comma 7. But if you look at where the 4 is, if you start with the y-axis, you have to move over 4. So coming from the y-axis is 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I was coming from the x-axis, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from the y-axis, you move over 4, and from the x-axis, you move up 7. So that means the answer is A, 4 units from the y, 7 units from the x. All right? That means the answer is A. All right? Any questions about number 3? Type it in. Okay, cool. All right. We have A Marie with the Wakanda signs. All right. Um, Sorry about that lesson. I was getting some text. I got some bad news on my text message, and it kind of threw me off. But it's okay. I'm good. Um, um, since we don't have any questions, tomorrow we're gonna do another day of coordinate planes. All right. But again, no homework. Um, I'll just be able to do the lessons tomorrow for you. Um, just a different page. I'm okay, Mariah. I just got some bad news. That's all. Um, it's okay. Um, I will talk to you guys tomorrow at 12. Um, and then we'll try to do Zoom. Okay. All right. And if you wasn't on here yesterday, we're having a drive-through graduation on May the 29th. All right. Andrea, I know this lesson was it was kind of confusing because it was saying from the y-axis or from the x-axis. You're used to it saying what number is the x and what number is the y. All right. So I understand that's probably why you were confused. It's because how the book was wrote. It's because how they worded the answer choices. Okay. But it's okay. You'll understand more tomorrow. We're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do a different page tomorrow. All right. All right. So I gotta go handle this situation that I just got a text message about. But I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Peace.